Hi, I'm Steve Teig, the CEO of Perceive. I'd like to thank the organizers for this opportunity to speak to you today about Ergo, our chip, which does data center class inference within edge devices at ultra-low power. So let's start by teeing up the problem. As you probably know, today's consumer cameras, doorbell cameras, just as an example, stream absolutely everything to the cloud, direct video, direct frames at frame rate to the cloud. And this is awfully expensive in essentially every dimension. It costs money to store the data in the cloud, and even worse, to do computing for inference in the cloud. There's latency to get to and from the cloud to send your data and then get some sort of inference from it. It costs a lot of power to send that fire hose of data up to the cloud. And of course, there's the creepiness of the violation of your privacy that visual data from your house or audio data from your house is being sent to somebody else's cloud. And this, of course, social security risks as well, because it's easier to hack data if it's flying around the web than if it's stored only within your house. Now, I hardly need to convince the set of people at this conference that the thing to do is to try to process at the edge if you can. And lots of people are trying to do that. However, today's edge solutions are very limited in at least one of two ways. Either the resulting chip to try to do edge processing is too big to be used in a consumer electronics device, costing tens of dollars, which is incompatible from a price point of view with being at the edge, and burning several watts, which is incompatible with being in a battery-powered device. Or you go to the other end of the spectrum with something that might be tiny, might burn no more than a watt or two, but by being such a tiny chip, doesn't have the accuracy to provide trustworthy results and forcing people instead to send their data to the cloud. Now, recognizing that this was the state of play when we started Perceive, we realized that we had to start with a clean sheet of paper to figure out how to do edge inference, to rethink from first principles and in a very mathematical way, how would we go about doing inference at the edge so that we could provide data center capabilities at, say, 20 milliwatts without the compromises that the previous solutions had incurred?